about it is we're designed to work with gravity. So, if my knees come in, what's making my knees come in? Or rather, historically, what we'd say if your knees come in, we'd say, oh, well, you've got your knees coming in, so just make them do that. Okay, and that would be as simple as that, right? So now, if we ask a different question, and rather than say, let's take it from a symptoms-based perspective, if we say, let's take it from a cause-based perspective, what's bringing my knees in? Who wants to have a shot at why my knees... Now, my knees don't necessarily drop in, because I'm so good. No, they don't drop in, they actually tend to flare out because I have this nice height. Because, okay, so why would my knees drop in? Anyone? You are?
A weak butt?
Alright, so, Erin throws out the weak butt concept, which, is actually, there's a lot of evidence that talks about the weak butt muscle. Now, what I want you to think about is this. If I had... I normally have a poster right back here. So right now, our butt muscles, how do they work? Do they go straight up and down? They're just one big gelatinous, baloney looking thing? No, they have these fancy things called striations. And muscles can only pull. Muscles cannot push away from each other. So just like how my bicep cannot over my arm. My tricep can go over my arm by pulling short here. My bicep can pull my arm in by pulling short here. So, if I have knees that drop in, then chances are my butt muscle doesn't go straight up and down, it goes out, out, out. In some parts, when you get deep underneath the glute maximus, just like that, so when I get underneath the glute maximus, it actually goes horizontal. Like some of the fibers get deep in there. So, all I want you to think about is, if the fibers go at an angle, almost horizontal, if I had a rope, and I wrapped something around it, and I pulled it, that would rotate that pole, or whatever I had it wrapped around, correct? If I had a glute muscle, and that got weak and long, then that would, we would say, all things being equal, if I had equal tension on this side, and less tension on this side, my knees could collapse in. Right? We all agree with that? So maybe the cause of knees coming in is a weak glute, or an inactive glute, or an overstretched glute. What else could it be? What's that?
Tight hip flexors.
See that the trainer's on fire. She said, say it louder, Mariah, so the world can hear.
Oh, tight hip flexors.
Tight hip flexors.